Hey everyone, Rarity here, and about a month ago I announced a unique opportunity over on my Discord server. And if you aren't a part of that server, this video is probably coming out of nowhere because I never mentioned this anywhere else. And I did so intentionally because I wanted this to be a thing for the community that exists already, and not really so much a thing that brought people there just for a chance to compete. Which, yes, this was a competition. What I did was what I called a community challenge, and what it was basically a contest to draw me some art. And the theme for the art was drawing my OC, Serendipity, and making the piece in some way related to some show that I've reacted to. So it was a pretty broad theme, and the prize for the contest is that the winner, my favorite piece, would be getting a single reaction request of their choice, basically what I offer for the $20 level on Patreon. So yeah, they get to choose one video for me to react to, and I'll do it this month. This is something I'm probably going to do more in the future. I'm going to do other community challenges, but this was my first one, and it went pretty well. I got a lot of submissions, and most of them are pretty good, and I'm going to go through them all and show them off, say a little about each one, and kind of build up to, yeah, announcing who the winner is and showing off the winning piece, and it should be fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. The first piece here is from Toxic and Salty, and it is lovely. I mean, this is very kind. Yeah. It's beautiful art, gotta love that. I mean, we've captured the likeness of Serendipity very well here. Unfortunately, it's not really following the theme. There's no relation to anything I've watched in this piece, which is kind of a shame, because otherwise this really might have won, don't you think? It's great. Then there's this piece from Drunk Rarity Dash, and yeah, it's really nice too. I mean, lovely art, very interesting, very stylized, I guess you could say, but it doesn't really follow the theme either. I mean, I guess the moon is kind of related to everything I watch, but it's still not really following the letter of the rule, and thus, I mean, it can't win, even though it is excellent. And you should be very proud, Drunk Rarity Dash. Yeah. Next we have this piece from Jun Member, which also doesn't follow the theme. There's no real relation to any show I've watched. It's just a simple sketch of my OC. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it's simple, but it's nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this took you very long, but it's I appreciate it all the same. Then we move on to entries that actually did follow the rule, and we'll start with this one from Captain Pokemon 01, which is my OC, and we have a word balloon of her saying Plus Ultra, which is the catchphrase from My Hero Academia. So yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not really as much as like including a character from something, but it still has that connection to something I've watched. And it's colored, actually, unlike the previous entries, so that's cool. And the colors are pretty good, and yeah, it's actually more recognizable as my character. So good job on that, Captain Pokemon. Then we have this one from A Very Confused Man, which is my OC, and we've kind of just thrown a fin head in there to get the correlation. It's not very well incorporated, the theme, gotta say, but I do like my pony here. She looks cool. It's a unique style. She's very thin in the middle, but and her legs are quite long, but I think you've done a pretty good job here. The colors are good, and I like the general look of it. So yeah, thank you for that, A Very Confused Man. That's good stuff. Next we have this piece from Sun, and it's my OC, and yeah, I'm not quite sure exactly who all these people are. I see Rarity and Rainbow Dash, and I guess that's the Anon from 4chan, the human figure there. The other two I'm not as sure about. but and at the top, blind commentary, Pony Thread Simulator. So yeah, I'm sure there are other things I've encountered in Thread Simulator videos, which does count. I mean, I was more thinking about like anime and cartoons I watched, but I guess I did just say series, so something related to Pony Thread Simulator is fine. And I mean, even something with just the ponies would have been fine. I mean, My Little Pony is one of the shows I've reacted to, so that's connection enough already. So yeah, this is cool. This is actually a really good piece. I like this one. I like the expression on Serendipity's face. She seems very just not amused by all these characters, and it's fun. It's a good piece. So thank you for that, son. Next one comes to us from Lily LPS 16, and it's a really nice pic, really cute pic of my OC carrying BMO and kind of flying with him, I guess, which is cool. I mean, I like BMO. BMO's great, and I really like the cute art style here. I like the face. I mean, Serendipity, her expression is really adorable, and I just like the idea of it. It's very well done, and definitely appreciated. So thank you for that, Lily Elpius. Next piece. This one comes to us from Papa Smoke, and this one doesn't really have any original art, but I do appreciate the effort of this collage. This is a nice visual piece. I mean, we've got like so many of my favorite characters thrown in here, and I appreciate the effort of that, of finding images and putting together a piece like this. I don't know why we needed the Nazi pony. That seems a bit weird. I question the inclusion there, but everything else is really cool. I even like the background, everything there, Starlight, and just it's weird. It's definitely a lot of weird stuff, but I still think it's cool. I mean, you've included like most of the big shows I've reacted to, and it's a well put together collage. Next one comes to us from Lexus, and it is a really nice piece. This one is great. This is my OC cosplaying as Megumin from Konosuba, and it's it's nice. I mean, we got the eye patch and the staff and the hat, and it's great. I mean, I love Megumin, and it's always good to see my OC like dressed in some sort of cosplay. That's a nice idea, and I actually didn't get very much of that, even though I would have thought that would have been a more common thing to do. But this is really the only one where they took a whole cosplay angle to it, and it's a really well drawn and really well colored piece. The colors are perfect, and it's just obviously my OC. So yeah, I appreciate that, and I think I might actually use that on some Konosuba videos just to add variety, even though I have that amazing Konosuba piece that I use on most of them, that I've used on all the ones lately, but we'll see. Next one is from Toshiro Nikko, and it uses the interesting medium, the very unusual medium of dry erase board, which I wouldn't have chosen to do art, but I mean, why not? And it's a pic of my OC Serendipity with characters from the anime School Live, which I reacted to. And yeah, here's a piece to commemorate it. And it's really well drawn, especially considering this was on a dry erase board with dry erase markers. Like, I couldn't have gotten that detail on that medium. So I appreciate the work that went into this. It's very, very nice. Next is a piece from Tourmaline, who drew a My Hero Academia redesign for Serendipity, like a whole what she would be like as a character in that show. And we have for her hero name Jackpot, and her quirk is called Lucky Me, and there's a little description there which you can read, and I'm not going to read it out because that would just add time to this video, but you can see the design, and it's pretty good, and it's done, I think, in the style of the profiles in the My Hero Academia manga, which I haven't read, but I think that's what they're going for here. And we have like a side profile of the face and then a full body sketch. Yeah, it's nice. I like the design. I like the boots with the card symbols and just everything. The hat, it's a cool design. So thank you for that, Tourmaline. I like how this piece not only took art but also took creativity and really imagining my character as something else. So good job. Next we have a piece from Silver Moon 718, and it is a pretty cool pic of my OC, looking great. Very good job on drawing her. And she's looking at some of my favorite ships, some of my ships that I most appreciate from things that I've watched. And just, yeah, that line. You all need to become canon. Yes. That would be good. That would be good. We got Rare Dash, Amadot, Dayako, Bumblebee, Bubbling, and yeah. Well, I don't even know what the ship name for Kobayashi and Toru is. That one's pretty close to canon. I mean, it does canon. Yeah, it is. It's one way, but I mean, I could see it bending. Yeah. But yeah, that's good stuff. I like the background and just the whole idea of it. It's fun, and as said, I really like how you drew my OC. She looks great. So thank you for that, Silver Moon. Next piece is the runner-up. This is my second favorite piece, and it's from Knox. And this just looks like some kind of rock album cover, just with the poses you've done and that crazy background. The background looks just, yeah, insane. It's like these dark cliffs. We got the moon up there, which I always appreciate, and the lens flare, which I don't know if that was necessary. I mean, it's so dark that I wouldn't really expect a lens flare. But other than that, this is just cool. I mean, we got like 4 of my favorite characters in anything I've watched. Amethyst, Yang, Hekapu, and Bubblegum. And they're all in the colors of Serendipity. They're all her hair, her mane, and her coat color. And it's interesting. It's very it's a different effect. It's not something I don't know. I really like it, though. I think this piece is just really awesome. And the effect you achieved with it is great. And I mean, I haven't said enough about Serendipity there. The center, that pose is epic. That's just like really cool. And like with the wings spread out, that's the best part. Like just the look on her face. Yeah, this one's great. If there wasn't a piece that I liked just a little bit more, this would have won easily. But there was, and now let's get to that. And finally, here we go. We got the winner of the contest. It is JC107. And this pick is just, like, beautiful. Like, I mean, I love the composition more than anything. The background, how we've worked the characters in it, and how we've in the foreground, my OC in just this adorable pose with her four hosts in front of her like that, and smiling like over and looking in the wings, and just, it's a very dynamic pose, and I love that. And the background's great. We got characters from everything pretty much, or the biggest things at least. Not everything, but we got Rick and Morty, Star, Steven, Ruby, Bill Cipher up there from Gravity Falls. And in the foreground with my OC, we have the Bubbling. And you've thrown the shipping in there as well. So it's like, it's got everything that I want. And I couldn't really ask for a better entry. This one is pretty perfect. And I mean, I even really love the coloring on the OC. The way you've kind of had the lighting from the portal that her tail passes over kind of like reflect on the tail and color it a bit. That is nice. That's showing like you're really thinking about the lighting and stuff. And just the lighting effects period on this piece are great. And
the posing, just everything. I really, really love this, and it won. Not pre-hand. I mean, that other base was great too. So I did actually think about it and weigh them, but this one, it really captured my heart, and it's the winner. So JC107, you're going to be getting a reaction request this month, and I look forward to doing that for you because you did this excellent piece for me. It's great. I'm glad to have this. I'm glad that this exists, and I'm going to definitely be doing more community challenges in the future. But for now, everyone, round of applause for JC107, and really just for all this great art that now exists, period, because of this thing. Anyway, that about covers this. Hope you enjoyed seeing all this great art, and if you want to participate in future community challenges, it's probably time to check out my Discord, because I don't know if I will announce future ones anywhere else. I may keep to just announcing them on the Discord, so you gotta actually watch it and actually be a part of it. Check it out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.